Hey guys, it's me splitting wood for my mom. I split all that in about 30 minutes. I still got quite a bit to split, as you can see, but I figure y'all can watch and entertain yourselves. You know, this is my, I guess you could say, personal counseling and therapy with myself. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. But you all want to know how I feel about things. Well, I've been expressing it a little bit here and there through this wood splitting. You know, I've had my share of ups and downs, but I know that through focus and through knowledge, comes wisdom. And if you pay attention to what your objective is, you strike it, you're not always going to be on point exactly. Sometimes it takes a couple tries. But with practicing always gets you better results every time. So, this thing that I discussed today with myself is my relationship and how, if I were to approach it again with her, well, how would I do that? Well, patience. There's one. Lots of patience. An open ear to hear what she has to say and what she desires again. The small things, even, that she has to say. Because the whole half of our relationship is two parts. Her part, my part. And if I want it whole, I have to understand her part. So, how do I approach that? I've taken time, sharpened my tools, put in the effort, and I continue to put in the effort to change, to build character, to build an understanding heart. Because to know truly what unconditional love is, you must understand that everything one person interacts with is unconditional. You don't know the circumstances in which you're going to interact. It's hard to understand. especially when you are approaching another relationship. Sorry about that, guys. I have only put, well, if y'all can see, I've put minimal effort before into this relationship. Not really worth looking back at, you know what I mean? But if you love somebody and your heart desires another soul and another person's understanding and another person's input on your whole picture, right? The whole picture, then how do you not have to figure out that unconditional part? I work every day, I fight and struggle with a lot of ego and pride problems about the situation, because how do I let somebody else do what I've done to them back to me and be okay with it, even if that weren't the case, or if that be the case? How can I be okay with it and still continue to love? Because that would require another re-engagement, okay? Then it would have to be another situation where she didn't feel like I loved her and she would pursue love elsewhere, and I would question the relationship again, and well, separation might be the situation, but that would be the test from her that I would deserve. But within that, I would have to unconditionally accept that whole situation again. That could take another 2 years, 5 years, right? But that would have to be me loving unconditional. How does a guy do that? How does a guy do that? Well, I ask myself that every day as I continue to miss her, think about her, and all the things that she done for me through all the terrible times and tragic moments and hell that I put her through with my problem as an addict. Oh, God, that's a nightmare. Trust me. It ain't been a picnic, but it's been a week and a half. But I'm back off the wagon. And I'm proud of myself again. But for how long? Well, I want to say forever. But I'm an addict. I can't tell myself no, because I know I'll create a bigger problem. So if I say, yes, you're an addict, but you don't have to engage in such character as use, then I take that problem that I have, such as the knot you see in the wood, and I bust it. I've overcome my problem now all of a sudden, and I can get on with the next day, or next moment at that point. See, life is not something I have not adapted to. I have been through counseling, about almost 30 years of it under my belt. I've been through drug treatment, been through prison. None of it seemed to work. So the only thing I really have left is God, right? Well, that's what one turns to in a time of deep desperation. Well, guess what? I don't think desperation could go any further than this. Because I know that only God has the final say. And that's all that matters to me. And so God knows my heart, He knows my character, He knows where my anger comes from, He knows where my fear comes from, He knows where my frustrations come from, He knows where my discouragement comes from, He knows where it all comes from. So with that, God destroys each and every problem through this piece of wood that I destroy for my mom because she needs her wood split. And you guys on Facebook get a video to laugh at, maybe get a learning experience. This would be my best hopes. But not only that, really just get an understanding of my heart and my character. I'm not here to be a bad guy. I have my problems. I have my ways and resources of working through them. But remember, to you guys out there, I do this alone because I know I can do it. Not because I want you guys to fear me, but I know I can do this. And I'm going to do it. One problem at a time, one piece of wood at a time. I will become a better person because I talk myself through my problems most generally. And by talking through my problems, let's say you guys go again, starts being in the wood pile. Anyways, there we go. We'll get you up here, guys. Sorry, there you are. Anyways, so by getting this wood split, right, I build character. I build self-understanding that I can do things. I believe in myself as I work through my mountains of wood. As you see, I work through my mountains of wood with God. And I try to let go of a lot of my just really all my passion of anger that I've held up, the resentments from my childhood, things like that. I do kind of let them go through this. Well, I really do a lot, actually, because that's how problems like that nightmare with all them knots get split. You know, I have to focus all my love and energy into doing what's right. And that is what I'm doing here. I'm not doing it because I love my mom. That's just common sense. I'm doing it because It's respect. It's love. It's understanding. She wasn't a perfect mom. She wasn't a character of the best natures of all the times, you know. She wasn't always in the mother mind. So I do this to let the disattachment from that, I guess you could say, the feeling between us that I was supposed to get, I let it go because I didn't get it, and I rebuild it through putting wood. Because I fuck up all the time. All the time. Every day I fuck up something new. Don't even, I won't tell you what it was today, but I'll let you know I fucked it up. Okay? Well, I'll do another YouTube video on that later. But, long story short, I get my problem solved. And through that, I build integrity, I build love, I build character, I build charisma, I sharpen my tools, I get wisdom. I mean, it may not seem like splitting wood gets you what you want, but when you're talking to God a lot, in doing so, some things just come to you when you're busting that log, you know, like, well, that person got forgiven, you know, damn, don't have to hold on to that one no more, things like that. It really brings me back to loving me for who I am, and doing things because it's the right thing to do. Not because it has to be done or somebody wants it done, but it's the right thing to do. Right? If we all did what the right thing was to do every day, think about all the right things that would get done, and there'd be so many less problems. Because if you're always doing the right thing, well, there ain't many wrong things to get in the way of. And, well, we get a bigger picture accomplished. Alright guys, well, it's getting dark. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go home and eat again. And this wood pile and me can continue another day, but it'll probably be tomorrow. But I split all that by myself in about an hour, and I only have, yep, that little tiny molehill to go. But like I said, if you got God, nothing is a challenge. Nothing. Not this coronavirus. Not this matter that we face with this epidemic and everybody coming to a standstill. We got this, guys, if we just believe in God. Now tune in to me tomorrow for some more backwoods Sprague River life. Thank you for tuning in, those of you who watched. Please share this video and forward it to your friends, because this might give them encouragement and might enlighten them that things can get better, or do get better, if you focus your energy on what you want. Not what you need or desire, but what you want in your heart. Thank you again, Johnny Weiderman. Love you in God's name.